Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Oyafaba. Cleared without complication. Let's move on straight back. Oyafaba. And here's another shot!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Spain make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now that's well seen too.
Merino.
Nico Williams. That is lovely. Working the ball as only they can.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Swung over, Nico Williams chasing after it. Oyafaba. And the counter is on. Cucurella cuts it out. Yamal. Oyafaba gets his pass away. And the finish!
Few pockets of space that are being exploited and they need filling and fast.
And it's hoisted clear. Merino. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a throw. Fabian Ruiz just eases him off the ball. Looking to break at pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Pedro Porro. Over to the other side.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, again there's no way through. Cucurella. Spain looking to pass their way through. Nico Williams. Williams. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. Fabian Ruiz. Williams! Nicely worked opportunity. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the right. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Defending, but that'll do. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal might just make this. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Merino. Pedro Porro. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. He's gone direct here. Danny Vivian. Yamal. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Merino. Now Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Decent progress down the left. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Promising cross. He's fizzed it forward. Gently done. Oyarzabal. Williams. Gets to show off his quick feet. That has been knocked clear. there, quick to get it back. Nico Williams has found the net here, of course. And the shot! Cashmere. Kukurea spots it and intercepts. Oyarzabal over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oyarzabal! Just like a decent finish.
But we really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
Pedri. Merino. Moved on forwards. Too long and over the line. Opts for safety. Correa. Now Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Williams' cross. Forward it goes. Pedro Porro. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Nico Williams. Cashmere. Shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Interesting ball. Clear away. Merino. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz has been caught there. It's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's gone direct. It's bounced out. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri. Nice sequence of... Great shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played forward. No, that's been intercepted. Forwards and with intent, played out to the right. Oh, red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Merino. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Nico Williams. Merino! Chance to get it clear. out a supply. Laporte. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get onto this? Pedri. Yamal. Threads one in. Pedro Porro has it out wide and in space. Clear away. Chance to shoot now. It's anyone's ball now. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oyarzabal. Was created because of good lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. And that has left him in a heap. Georgia have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So much time and space here. Decent ball. Back out it comes. Mikel Oyarzabal. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we are underway again.
Georgia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Pinches it off him. Spread out to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Fabian Ruiz. Forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Williams, a decent hit!
He showed there, adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Cucurella. For Marino. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oyarzabal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the goalkeeper's put a good palm to that. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Lovely bit of skill. Cucurella. Now Pedro got a shot away. And for For sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Danny Vivian. Merino. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped.
Oyarzabal!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Merino. Now Fabian Ruiz. Looking for the runner. Raya gets rid without sophistication. Forward it goes. Yamal. Pedro Porro. For Merino. Laporte. Spread out to the left. For Merino. Fabian Ruiz. Tries a shot!
That was a chance. What a chance.
Pedro Porro. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Oh, good spread. Nicely intercepted. And a header!
That's a little unfortunate. You have a lot of people worried there.
Laporte. Danny Vivian. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Moved on forwards. He's making a real surge on the left. Nico Williams. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Pedro Porro. And it's Laporte. For Merino. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Merino. He's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Merino. Impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
Trying to keep this in. Georgia can start a counter here. Lead out to the left flank. A heavy challenge.
Georgia are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal. Rising toward that, who evidently loves the contest. Played towards the front line. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. And he's forced to go back. Out to the right. Hit into the middle. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Spain finding their passes. Pedri. Played out wide. Oyarzabal.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
6 to 6.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cashier. He's onside, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oyarzabal is fouled.
Not wrong, to be honest.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, great ball! Plenty of applause, but the referee is not interested. That has been cut short. Yamal. Shifted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Spread out to the left. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Nico Williams. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Lovely. Oyarzabal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
They found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Merino. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. That's been cut out, well played. Laporte. Spain looking to pass their way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro tries across. And here's Nico Williams.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lovely feet. Can he get away here? Played into the middle.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And it's hoisted clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fabian Ruiz. That is good strength. Oyarzabal. Merino. And here's Nico Williams. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Calmly anticipates. Junkido. Now it's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Picked out brilliantly. Nico Williams has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. With intent, Cashier.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Spread out to the left. Merino. Pedri. It's Pedri! Should have put that one away.
Oh, a real chance to pile under pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Georgia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's an actually looking ball that. That has been cut short. Oyarzabal. Played out towards the right wing. Danny Vivian. Cucurella. Georgia are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Loria. Lofted upfield. He's had it taken off him. Defence just about came out on top. They were certainly tested. Shifted upfield. Oyarzabal. And he skips past his man. It's run loose here. Nico Williams. The final 5 minutes. Fabian Ruiz. Williams. A
think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Pedri, gently done.
Oh, shoots it! That was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Fabian Ruiz.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Nico Williams.
And he's on a charge.
Merino. Yamal.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Merino. Now Fabian Ruiz.
Nice bit of trickery. Way off the ball!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Deftly done.
Georgia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Fabian Ruiz.
Played out to the right. And the ball's a... He's gone for goal!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, really good feet. Out towards the flank. There goes the final whistle. Who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there's no doubt as to who the creative hub in the side is. It's Mikel Oyarzabal. He boasts some of the most impressive records when it comes to goals and assists, Peter, helped by the fact that he can play anywhere across that front line, and also he has a real...
Oyarzabal! And he's in on goal! Do have a chance to counter here. Played out towards the right wing. Some good work on the right flank here. Fiddles it through. Lovely feet. Now there has a goal! Chance to counter the job.
The whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Merino.
Danny Vivian. Now Fabian Ruiz. Laid out to the left flank. Nico Williams. Now that's a lovely exchange. Played in. Cashier. Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Maria. Cashier. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gently done. Laporte gets it away. Pedri. Gets his pass away. Oyarzabal. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Maria. And the keeper's got it again. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. Merino. Moved on forwards. It's one through. No luck with that dink over the top. Pedro Porro. Now Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's been taken short. Tries a shot! Cleared away. Merino. Williams. Referee's given a throw. Fabian Ruiz. Now this, it's Pedri! Ball by the goalkeeper.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement of the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left. Into the middle, up to me! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Danny Vivian. Pedri. Is coming off in quick succession here. Maria can get it clear. So we're still where we started right now. Merino. Now Fabian Ruiz. Passes short and sharp. Fabian Ruiz. For Merino. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal! Fine stop from the keeper.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Merino, Dani Vivian, and Cucurella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Short changes him with that pass. They could break here. It'll be a throw. And it's played forward. Pedri. Interesting ball. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here. Fabian Ruiz. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's run loose here. He came in hard, very hard. In it comes. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Nico Williams. Dani Vivian. Forwards and with intent. Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shifted upfield.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Nico Williams. Aim forwards. For Merino. Over to the left. Williams is in with a header! Just couldn't turn it in.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Correa. Forward it goes. Now Fabian Ruiz. Spain looking to pass their way through. Williams. Williams' cross.
Well, the moans.
He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Fabian Ruiz usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Look at the space here. The message is clear. None shall pass. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, sweet feet. He's shifting through the gears here. He's there to get rid.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Knocks it out wide. Showing good feet. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Just eases him off the ball. Gently done. Pedri. That's a clever looking ball. Corner it is. They've played it short. And it's played forward. Correa. Oh, nice touch. Correa.
Repeats, a dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Looking for the runner. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Nico Williams gets it away. Spain can start a counter here. Merino. Out to the left it goes. Ruiz. Played well when they could be in here. Hopes for safety. Spread out to the left. Nico Williams. Nico Williams proves just a little bit too strong. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back promptly. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a throw. Danger averted for now. Another throw. Danny Vivian. Out to the right. Loria. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Danny Vivian. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Laporte. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's nice. Oyarzabal. Now Fabian Ruiz. Closing in on goal. Can he spark a counter here? Georgia finding their passes. Clearly not happy with that. Pedri. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half.
Georgia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in the second half, they can't hold back though.
Danny Vivian. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Played out wide. Nico Williams receives it in a good position here. Well, the clearance is short. Back when it goes. Played out to the right. Nice control. It's Pedri. Nice sequence of passes this. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Defending of the desperate variety. Now here's the delivery. That is good defending. It's been repelled.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Pedri. Now Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they win it back again. Pedri. Now Fabian Ruiz. That's played into space. Loria gets it away. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's meat. Swung over into massive lead.
Plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Merino. Nico Williams. Merino. Williams. Now Fabian Ruiz. He expected better, and so did he. Head out towards the right wing. Cashier. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Nico Williams. Played with finesse. Well read, and the danger is averted. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pedri with the cross.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played back and has booked him for the original offence. Squeezing out of harm's way. Cucurella. And it's Fabian Ruiz. Oh, what a punt!
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Forwards and with intent. Merino. Out towards the flank. Oyarzabal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Fabian Ruiz. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Williams. Merino. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Aimed in towards the centre. Back out it comes. Cashier. Over to the left. Looking to break at pace. And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper beats it away.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Williams. That's tidy. Marino. Oh, that is... Moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz makes the interception. Aim forwards. Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's good play. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Yamal. Oyarzabal. And that has been clubbed away. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's managed to get free. Great defender, strong and determined. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Once more. It's always going to be the keepers. Shifted upfield. He's had it taken off him. That is lovely. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's that once more. And here's the chance to counter. Nico Williams going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nico Williams smoothly does it. Yamal! And he's there to get it away. Nice sequence of passes this. Out to the right. Cashier. And he's got his cross in. And that has been cleared.
Georgia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's very neat. Good spot, he's seen the run.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nico Williams. Not Danny Vivian. Laporte. Played out to the left flank. It's a mighty whipping ball that. Now Fabian Ruiz. Danny Vivian. Here's Oyarzabal. Spread out to the left. Tries to get it clear. Played towards the front line. Played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Here comes the cross. And he's there to clear it. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Merino. Aim forwards. He's had it nicked away. Forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gently done. Out to the left it goes. Pinches it off him. Forward it goes. Merino. Passing nice and neat. Pedri. Pedri crosses. That's going to go a long way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nico Williams. And that's been well dealt with. Pedri. Great ball. Yamal!
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. It's Pedri. No, he wasn't going to let him past. The final 5 minutes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Merino. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz for Merino. Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Lovely bit of skill. There's the delivery.
Spain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Pedro Porro. Played into the middle. That's not going to find its target.
Spain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here. It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro tries a cross.
Spain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Into the box.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that's that.